Hi everybody, Todd, Peak Appliance here, looking at replacing a door gasket on an LG washer. And there is the model number on this one. And so people ask a lot about part numbers, and there's so many different ones and so many different lookups. I typically don't provide them, but on this particular machine, there is the part number. And here's the old gasket, and the new one's in place. So the biggest thing on these is there's a ring that goes around the door. You pop that off. That's not the biggest thing, but then there's a little weep drain here. The spring clamp goes on. Again, this is the new one, so I'm putting this all back together now, but you always want to make sure that this is cleaned out here. So that's where the water in between the gasket goes down here. So this would actually be the biggest thing on these. Now, if you do, manufacturer recommends you take this the whole front off and access it from the top. I've never done that, and I've replaced hundreds of these, not just on this machine, but GE, Whirlpool, you name it, we've replaced them. Now this one here uses a special tool, and that's the part number on that. If you have an LG machine and you want to do a gasket, don't even try it without this tool. This one here is kind of janky, it's a little bent up. I've seen the newer version of the tool and it's a lot more solid. This one here, as you can see, it's not very uniform. I've bent it with pliers over the years because the problem is you have to get in. See if I can get some light. You have to be able to get in and manipulate that spring. And this is where you need to spread that spring apart. You kind of wedge it in there and spread it apart. It's very difficult and hard to see. So, but anyone mechanical, I mean, as long as you can get this ring in there, I don't even know, it's kind of hard to illustrate, but basically this ring here is just a burlier version of this ring here that goes on the outside. So, and the same thing applies for like a GE or a Whirlpool. I have this angle driver that you hook up to a drill, and you can wedge that in there, because most of the time, except for on basically LG machines, even Samsungs, I think, use threaded clamps. But yeah, you need basically three hands. I guess if you had somebody helping you, that'd help a little bit, but again, there's not a lot of room to work with. In appliances, you only have so much room. So anyway, I hope that helps. Again, don't even try, because you pop this one off without this tool. You can get it off, but you won't be able to get the new one on. I've done it before. It's not very pretty. It's very difficult. So here's the old one. It was leaking big time. This is the bottom of it. That was the hole that was there. And then again, the new one, you got to make sure you connect that. And then basically you fold this over all the way around, and then put your outside ring back on. So that's that. I just wanted to share that with you guys, and hope it helps somebody out. If you like, give us a thumbs up. Thanks. Bye.